Once upon a time, there was a prince who was searching for a wife. He traveled all over the world looking for a suitable princess, meeting many beautiful women along the way. Something was missing. Although these women were beautiful, he was never able to have a great conversation with them. He was almost at the point of giving up, so he went home to his palace to think things over. The night that he got back home to his parents, a terrible storm was raging. Thunder boomed, lightning cracked through the sky, and the rain hammered on the roof. In all of this noise, the prince heard a soft rapping on the palace door. "It's just the rain," his father, the king, said. The prince was sure there was someone out there, so he went and unlocked the heavy iron door. On the doorstep stood a plain-looking girl with soaking wet hair, dark clothes, and a miserable face. Her horse stood next to her, tossing its head against the pouring rain. The prince thought she looked quite rough. He knew he couldn't leave her outside, so he ushered her through the door and had his footman take her horse to his stable. "Thank you, kind prince," said the girl. "I am so grateful. I was riding back to my father's kingdom and got so terribly lost in the storm." "Kingdom?" said the prince. "You mean—" "Yes, sir. I am a princess," said the girl. "I suppose I don't look my best tonight." The prince didn't believe her for a moment. All of the princesses he had met had been much more beautiful than this peasant girl. The king and queen invited the girl to join them for dinner. They didn't believe she was a princess either, as no princess would be wearing such drab, wet clothes or have such a plain face. As they ate their dinner and talked, they were quite amazed by the plain girl's wit and charm. She spoke all night with such eloquence and good humor that the prince could feel himself falling in love with her. After dinner, the girl went to use the washroom, and the prince turned to his mother. "Mother, this girl is far too plain to be a princess, and I believe she has lied," said the prince. "I cannot marry someone who has lied, but I like her very much." "Well," said the queen, "there is one sure way to find out whether or not she is lying." She gathered all of her chambermaids and instructed them to creep upstairs and prepare a guest room for the night. "Go to the kitchen and take a single pea from the cook," she told them. "Then place the pea under the mattress of the guest bed. Then take 20 more mattresses from all the other guest rooms and place them on top of the bed. Put a ladder beside it so the girl can reach the top." The chambermaids thought this was to be a very odd request, but they did as they were told. The girl went happily to the room, polite enough not to mention the huge pile of mattresses, and the other inhabitants of the castle didn't hear a peep from her until the morning. When she came down for breakfast, she had huge circles under her eyes and was yawning. "My dear," said the queen, "did you not sleep well?" "I don't mean to be rude," said the girl, "but the mattresses were, well, rather lumpy, I'm afraid. I didn't get a wink of sleep all night, as there was an especially hard lump digging right into my back." The queen gasped. Now she was sure that the girl was really a princess. Nobody but a real princess could be as sensitive as to feel the pea through all those layers. Now he knew that she wasn't a liar but a good honest girl. The prince asked for her hand in marriage. He felt very silly for trying to pick a wife by her beauty alone, and he had been wrong to judge the sweet girl by her face and clothes. Now he could see that real sensitivity, wit, charm, and great conversation is something that lies within. He vowed never to be judgmental again.